another video and another tournament to look at. In this episode, we're going to look at Sunny's Weekly. However, before we do that, I have a big milestone to celebrate. Next Wednesday's episode is my 100th episode of Noob Plays, and I want to celebrate that with you. There will be a huge giveaway, so don't miss that. Watch the episode on Wednesday. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be one of my favorite decks ever. So, big giveaway, favorite deck, perfect combination. Go check it out on Wednesday. All right, let's look at the tournament. 242 players participated in that tournament. Dragosart won. Their record was 8-0. So second place was Dragapult Dusknoir. But I don't want to play these kind of decks. So I kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and then wait a second. There was an other. That's mine. So I checked it out, and King Heracross, I saw him a bunch of times on tournaments, and I kind of liked what I was seeing. So we're opening the image or the deck list, and the Dunsparce draw engine, I love it. Runaway draw, shuffles back into the deck when you draw 3 cards. We have a bunch of support Pokemon. We have Monkey Dory to heal. We have Fan Rotom to set up and get the Dunsparces out. Can also be an attacker. 70 damage is not bad. That knocks out a bunch of basic Pokemon. We have Shaman, bench protection, and we have Genesect. When we attach a tool, the opponent cannot play an ace-spec card. So that leaves us with Elgyem, Sudowoodo, Iron Thorns, and Cornerstone. So let's look at Elgyem. Elgyem, with its attack slightly shift, it says we can move an energy from their opponent to another of their opponent. So we can move all the energy and they cannot attack anymore. So it's pretty cool. We also have Ethan's Sudowoodo. Impound does 20 damage and the defending Pokemon cannot retreat. Sometimes that is our win condition. We have Iron Thorns EX with the ability Initialization. As long as the Pokemon Iron Thorns EX is in the active, Pokemon with the rule box in play have no abilities. So every EX Pokemon does not have an ability. So Pidgeot EX cannot use the ability to draw a card, to pick a card from the deck. We also have Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, so every Pokemon with an ability cannot attack our Cornerstone. So that's pretty cool. We play, I mean, this thing is a pile. I mean, look at all the cards in this deck. We play 3 Hildas to get us an evolution Pokemon and an energy. Penny, we can pick up a Pokemon. Brook Scouting gets us either 2 basic or 1 evolution Pokemon. Boss, Ruffian. Not a lot of people play Ruffian, but what this does is we can discard a tool and a special energy. Iono, Erica's Invitation. So the opponent reveals their hand and they put a basic Pokemon that we find there on the bench, and then put it into the active, and that can be our trap target, for example. We have Lana's 8, which in any combination of 3 we can put Pokemon and basic energy back from the discard pile into our hand, but it cannot be a Pokemon with a rule box, so no EXs. We have Chorus Tenacity. We can find a Stadium and an energy. Xerosic's Machinations, that's such a hard word. They discard their hand until they have 3 left. So if they have a big hand, we can play that. Play a 4 Buddy Puffin, 3 Palpad, because we play so many supporters, we want to get them back. We have 3 Counter Catcher. Accompanying Flute is also a pretty cool card because we can look at the top 5 cards of our opponent's deck, and any number of basic Pokemon that we find there we can put on the bench. And then Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, a Night Stretcher, redeemable ticket in case something important is prized. Handheld Fan is pretty important. Remember when we talked about Elgyem and the energy, we can move that around. Handheld Fan does the same thing. If we get attacked, even if you get knocked out, we can move an energy away from the active Pokemon. Lively Stadium, Artisan. We play 3 Prism Energy, 2 basic Psychic, and Enriching Energy for even more draw. We attach that to the Dunsparce, and then we draw 4 and 3 with a runaway draw. So we see 7 cards, which is pretty epic. I want to look at the Prism Energy real quick, because it's, if we attach it to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy, but if we attach it to a basic Pokemon, it provides any energy that we need. So the thing is, we don't play Fighting Energy for Impound, we don't play Lightning Energy for Iron Thorns, or for Cornerstone the Fighting again. With the Prism Energy, we can achieve that, because those are all basic Pokemon. So we attach that, and boom, we have the energy that we need. Yeah, that is the deck list. I think it's going to be tough to navigate the deck list, but I am excited. This sounds like a fun, annoying deck, and this is right up my alley, so let's hop into a couple games and we'll see how we do. Okay, my opponent lost the coin toss, and I think I'm gonna go second. But hey, look at the board. Isn't that cool? It's part of the back to school kind of theme. We got these sleeves, we got a coin, we got this beautiful board that looks like a drawing board at school, and yeah, I think it's pretty cool. We also got a coin, and yeah, I like it. Let's see what we're playing. Oh, Toadscroll, Monkey Dory. I mean, a lot of decks added a line of Toadscroll to their deck, and Zoroak. It doesn't really tell me what this is. They have a Cleffa. They get energy. Do they gonna retreat with a Monkey Dory and go into the Cleffa? Yeah. Okay. So as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, Pokemon with the rule box in play, both yours have no ability. So they cannot even draw with their Zoroark. But man, we have not much. Also, in order to attack with the Iron Thorns, we need to use all of the energy that we have. Pretty much. Let's get one Psychic on here, one Prism Energy on here. I cannot play Lana, cannot play Ruffian. That's to move energy away from them. Giovanni is... we put the energy back into the hand. And then Lana is getting stuff back, and that's discarding a special energy and a tool. So they put one onto the Zoroark. They cannot use the ability trade because I have Iron Thorns in the active. So they cannot do anything. They cannot draw with End's Zoroark. So we basically shut down their draw engine. Also, would that be a good trapping target? If they have nothing on the bench, I could. They don't have resistance. I like that idea. We get the Fanrodamon. That's at least something. Oh, I'm an idiot. It only works on turn 1. Oh, we're bricking, fellas. We're bricking. Yeah, I forgot. Such a misplay. Fanrodam only works on turn 1. And you know what? It actually says it here. Once during your first turn. First. It's first. It's not a boss. A nest ball, an emoji. But they have nothing on the board that can poison. Huh. I mean, honestly, this could just be Counter Catcher and Zoroark and... why do they put the energy there? Oh, for Team Evo. I see. There is no End's Pokemon on the bench to do anything. That End Zoroark is useless. There's... let's see. That cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand. But this is also... as long as a Pokemon with the rule box in play have no abilities. This one has no rule box in play, so that still works. So cards in your hand an effect, opponent ability, or trainer card. So we cannot use Night Stretcher. What do I have? Let's put this on, and then we get us a Dunsparce. If I put Elgyem in the active, they can draw. So just get a Dunsparce. We don't need the Shaman. I don't want to put this back into the hand. I don't want to put this back into the hand. Ruffian is a tool and a special energy. No, we just end our turn. We need more energy, period. Yeah, I mean, one win con is we just stay where we are. If I don't do any damage, they can not really play the game. They can attack me with the Toad Scroll, yes, but only for 80. Yeah? But do they play grass energy? Doubtful. There's a Turo, so then they get some poison. What did they Turo up? That other Toad Scroll. Now they get a Nest Ball for the Reshiram. Okay, now we're talking. Now they can attack. But this is another trap target. We cannot trap them forever. They draw one more card. There's a Dunsparce. So we do this. We get us another Dunsparce out. And then we do the runaway draw. Here. There's Prism Energy. So the question is, do I at one point go for the Thorns attack, knock out this Reshiram? Because this is only for the opponent, right? Yeah. Penny. Ruffian is just special energy. Iono. I'll put this. They could boss it up too. We're gonna go here. I don't want to use the Zoroak, because then they can draw even more with Cleffa, but that actually helps me. So we play the Zoroak. They need to discard 4 cards. Yes, they can draw more, but that helps. That gets their pile even. They draw more cards. Okay, there's a counter catcher, and then we end our turn. Again, they cannot draw. However, 1 energy retreat, they do 170. But then my counter catcher is live. I put this one up. Okay, they do have the energy. They have Janine. But does the bind emoji even incorporate the energy? The poison. So how much damage do we do? 170? Oh, it actually does. Okay. Okay, but that's fine. Because what we're going to do is... Oh, there's a Monkey Dory. Yeah? So we penny up this one. And then we go Sudowoodo. And then... Oh, they haven't taken the knockout yet. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was a misplay. No, this doesn't work. Oh, that was a misplay. We can put this one on. And then we retreat. And then we give him the Dunsparce. Yeah, that was not well planned. That was not well played. But maybe I can only trap him for 5 turns. And Giovanni's actually not that good because attach 2 points into their hand. And then just attach it back. And they can draw now. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Let's see what they're doing with, if they're attaching. I could also trap. Does anyone have resistance against? I can. I don't know what energy they have. What did they pick up this time? The Cleffa. That's actually good for my trapping. 2 Turos gone. I don't know if they play Psychic Energy. We'll give it a shot. We'll try. We will try. So now they have a knockout, which is great, which activates my counter catcher. So we go here. Monkey Dory is resistant. Yes, they can attack within. We attach this. We go here. Get the Monkey Dory in. Elgyem at one point would be good too. I don't know how much hand disruption they have, so we're just gonna trap the Monkey Dory. The only way they can get out of this is with a Prime Catcher, a Switch, or a Prime Catcher, Switch, or a Turo. But they already played 2 Professor Turos. Yeah, they played 2. I don't know how many of them they play. So, yep, you can heal 30. That's fine. But what else do we have? Not much. Unless you have a Switch or Prime Catcher. Okay, we'll know now. Is there a Switch? Is there a Prime Catcher? No, it's Unfair Stamp. We already know they play Unfair Stamp, so no Prime Catcher. If they pull out a Switch, that's a Palpat. They get Turo back. Okay. Palpat for Turo. 2 Turos going to go back. Oh, only 1 comes back. They trade. I play 3 counter catchers, but I only play 1 Sudowoodo. If that falls, I am done, because I cannot play a recovery card, the 1 Night Stretcher that I have, and then I need to figure out something else. I only play 2 Elgyems. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's fine. They did not find in, and 18 cards is still a lot to draw. Lana's 8 gets me back. It's only 1 Pokemon, and it's only basic energy, so that doesn't do me anything. What? I double clicked on it by accident? Wow. No, we're bricking hard here. Lively Stadium. Okay, if they find the 1 Turo, which they will, they have 18 cards left here. Yeah, not sure how I'm going to win this, to be honest. I don't have any energy in my hand right now. I can use Charisma, but I don't have any energy in hand. And it doesn't say basic energy. You can attach any energy, but I don't have anything in hand. I didn't even find the Dunsparce here. So the draw with this deck is very limited. Yeah, they had... Why wouldn't... It would have been so good if that Palpad would have been priced. Oh gosh, imagine that. That being priced would be fantastic. They probably played 2. I'm also surprised that they only got one Turo back. They played 2. Okay, we runaway draw, and that's actually pretty good. Do we put that tool on here when they attack? Let's do this. We're gonna get the Elgyem out. And then we put this tool on here, this on here. And then I save the enriching energy. Ruffian, again, it's a tool or a special energy. Charisma, no, I don't want to do that. So yeah, this is going to be a long game. I'm sorry, fellas. And I don't even know if I can win this. Because 1 Turo and I am probably cooked. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, the Cornerstone Mask Ogre is priced. Because if that would be a win con too. But yeah, no, it is. It's priced because I used the nest ball and all I had was Dunsparces and the Elgyem. The Cornerstone would have been my win condition towards the end game because they would have had no chance to attack. I need to take prices. Okay, I don't mind this Iono. Yes, puts cards back into their deck. There is a Dunsparce. I'm losing my enriching energy. They get free retreat, which is fine. Let's see what we can get with this. Runaway draw for 3. There's a Hilda. We play a Body Puffin. It has a Dunsparce. So I'm thinking about retreating Sudowoodo, counter catcher up this, attack, move an energy. But then what if they have another energy? There's 0 energy in the discard pile. And then I'm also pretty much out of counter catchers. What is in here? There's a Penny and a Zoroak. I would need to check my price cards, but I can't. Okay, let's try this one more time. And then we can go. If they knock this out, we go into Elgyem and they attack me. Yes, they knock me out, but also move an energy. And then we hope to find another Elgyem and then keep moving the energy away. Okay, let's see what they do. The Flute doesn't do anything. Buddy Puffin doesn't do anything. I can draw more cards with the Dunsparce. The Monkey Dory is there for nothing, really. They're down to 13 cards. They will find the Turo at one point. They're digging through their deck. They're drawing 4 cards every single turn, which will help. There's the Turo. Okay, there goes my Sudowoodo. I need to take prices, but I can't take prices. I should have attached the handheld fan to the Ethan Sudowoodo. But that was their last Turo. But again, the Toadscrew, I cannot get it back. I cannot get the Ethan Sudowoodo back. And I need to take a price, which I can't. Okay, there's a boss. That thing has 2 retreat cost. Huh. Okay, maybe I'll save that for later. We use this and see what we draw. There's another Dunsparce. Okay, we use the Buddy Puffin, and we get us another Elgyem and this one out. Are we afraid to get a Iono? Course Tenacity gives me a Stadium and an energy. Hilda, energy, and evolution Pokemon. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get this and this. And then I attach the energy here. Handheld fan. Do I need anything back? I'll wait. We'll attack, and I'm going to move it to the Reshiram. Okay. So, they have to find energy, which they will have. I have no concern. However, we move an energy away from them, and then we go into this Elgyem and move another energy. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. And then worst cases, we endgame, we trap this Toadstool with a boss. Okay, they got it. They lose an energy. We go into Elgyem. Where did they put another energy on? They put more energy on this one. That makes sense. Because then there are... Oh, okay, they put one on this one. They have Ents Castle. I need Chorus for another stadium. They probably have more than just one stadium. I'm pretty sure. Okay, 340. And then we're moving this over here. Okay. Then we're playing you. What can we get? Is enriching energy. That is great. We put this here. We play. There's a Dunsparce. We put this here. Maybe we can get the stadium with the runaway draw. I had it. I know it's in the deck. There it is. And there's the cornerstone. I thought it was priced. We do this. They cannot hit for 210. We bench this, and that's our win condition then. We boss this one up. Play here. They cannot attack. Boss, Charisma, put an energy. Okay. And then... do I retreat? I didn't really have to do that. I can counter catcher up. This one. And then I attack. And I move this. No. I move this here. Oh, I can move it from any Pokemon? That's pretty cool. They can retreat this, but they can probably build this one up. They lose another energy, and then I go into Cornerstone. Yeah, I think we might actually have this. Because I then boss up the Toadstool. And yeah, here. Prevent all damage from attacks done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon that have an ability. I think we got this. I think we got this. They can attack with this. Yep. Oh, they put this one up, not this one. Interesting. Energy switch. Why did they not go into this one so they can attack? Do they have one in hand? Yeah, they have an energy in hand, so they attack. That's fine. Ents Castle, that's great. I move this one up. They boss up the Thorns. Yeah, because I cannot retreat the Thorns. So they take 2 more prices, but that's pretty much it. Do I give him 2 prizes? We can put another handheld fan here. Forest Tenacity, Lively, Stadium, and the energy. So we'll bump this. They have no free retreat. How many counter catches did I play? 2. 2. Cannot use Night Stretcher. Why did I play this? Wait, why can't I play this? Good. I was concerned. We put this up. We draw more cards. Dunsparce here. And then I have 3 Pal Pads. Wait, but that doesn't work either. No, it goes into the deck. We can play this. We put Zoroak and Hilda. And then we put... But the question is, do I give him 2 cards? Do I give him 2 more prizes? Or do I boss up the Toadscroll? I cannot boss it anyway, so... But I can dig for the counter catcher. Okay, we did not get the counter catcher. And yeah, then we end our turn. We'll let them take another prize, and then we go into the Cornerstone Mask and boss up the Toadscroll, and we should be winning this. Yep, you take 2 prizes. I move another energy over here. We go into the Cornerstone. Come on. Take a prize or 2. Here. Wait, maybe I remove the... No, I need the boss. We get the boss. We bring... Ah, the Petron can move a darkness Pokemon. Yeah. Doesn't matter. There's no Pokemon on the board that can attack us. Right? We play the Dunsparce, so we have it. And then this should be it. Yeah, because every Pokemon on the board other than the Reshiram has an ability. And yes, they can use Petron to move a darkness Pokemon into the active. I forgot about that. That's fine, but if they have a boss, actually, no, if they have a boss, they win. If they boss up, I don't think I've seen a boss. Do I need to get the Ethan Sudowoodo and the counter catcher? I'm wondering if my last counter catcher is priced. Because if they find a boss that's not a boss, they must play a boss, right? They do not put any... What? Are they playing with me? Because the problem is, even Sudowoodo, I can't do anything. Because they have the Petron. Even if he's in the active, they just switch it out. So I need to hope that they don't have a boss. Their last card cannot, or their last 3 cards cannot be a boss. Okay, they pass. Hilda gives me Stadium. Attacking. And by the time I have this one built up, but I can get me a... But again, they can switch out any Pokemon. Let's go in here. If I go into this one, they need to have 1 energy to attack. Now we end our turn and just hope that there's no boss. If they have a boss, man, this is a super long. Look at the timer. 5 minutes and 6 minutes. There's an Iono that puts cards back into their deck. Oh my gosh. Why did they do that? That means they don't have a boss, right? Wait. Did you guys just see that? Did they discard a boss? Wait. Unless Reshiram's attack is counted as no ability, but the attacking Pokemon is a Zoroark. So that should just not work. And they got rid of a boss. They have a 1-card hand. And they just got rid of the boss. And they concede. Oh my gosh. They discarded the 1 boss that they had. GG's to my opponent. They did 1350 damage. Wow. That was a long gameplay. I don't know if we're going to do another one. Alright fellas, that's a different kind of video because there's only going to be 1 gameplay here because it just took forever. It was a 30-minute game and I don't want to blow up my videos anymore, so we'll leave it at this. 1 game, we won, and I think we won because of a misplay by my opponent. I think we were able to stall him out for a while, and then at the end they got rid of their 1 boss that they had that would have gotten them the win. They had 1 prize card left and they threw it, but it's a fun deck to play. I hope you had fun watching the episode. I had fun playing the deck. It's an interesting deck, moving the energy around, preventing the opponent from attacking. So it's an interesting strategy. Like I said in the intro, tune into Wednesday's episode. It's going to be my 100th anniversary episode. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave me comments, give me tips and tricks. I love to see those. And I see you next Wednesday. I am out.